Now, let's not beat around the bush. If you're watching this video, chances are you're considering joining our Patreon. Now, before I jump into things like rewards and benefits for joining our Patreon, let me first start off by saying everything you see in this room that I'm talking in right now has been paid for by you guys. I mean everything, from the paint to the tiles. I'll go into a little more detail about every little thing specifically that we bought because of you guys. But for now, let's jump into the Patreon rewards. Now, if you don't know what Patreon is, basically what it is for independent creators to get support from their fans financially. Fact of the matter is, we're still not even making enough to do this full time. So we do have to take time to make these videos, edit them, specifically me. Everything you see behind the scenes production wise and editing is done by me. Chris is just along for the ride with the videos, but you know, he does get a cut of the Patreon money. But yeah, as it stands, this is not our full-time gig here. So we are looking to eventually make that a reality so that we can focus on making videos for you guys more frequently than we're doing now. In addition to the financial side of things, we also have a lot of trouble on YouTube regarding copyright, especially for a reaction channel. I know you guys know how it is out here on YouTube, but yeah, it's not easy. People are very easy to abuse their copyright power, specifically Japan. We recently just got 2 copyright strikes on the channel. So if anything, Patreon is our main source of content that we put out. We will always put out our reactions for free on YouTube, but again, for the Patreon, we do give you extra benefits, and you guys do help us directly by joining. Now, let's talk about rewards and benefits in joining our Patreon. There's 2 tiers, you have 2 different entry points to join our Patreon. One of them is the 1-star pledge, which is $1. Some people get confused with this pledge because navigating Patreon is a damn nightmare, but I will explain things about navigating as well. But essentially, the 1-star pledge gives you access to our 4 most recent anime reaction series reactions. So the 4 most recent series that we watched, you'll get access to all of those reactions for those 4 series. Not only do you get these reactions earlier than the YouTube, but you also get them uncut, uncensored, and all of that good stuff. So if you're ever watching one of our reactions and you're disappointed that there wasn't a scene that you wanted us to react to specifically and it wasn't in there, chances are you'll find it on the Patreon for the 1-star pledge for $1. Now let's talk about navigating Patreon for a second here, because it does get a little bit confusing. Basically, the only way to navigate through content on Patreon is through tags. Now, if you're using a computer or a laptop, when you first get to our Patreon page, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see our featured tags list on the left hand side. The featured tag list only limits 5 tags to be visible. One of the tags is movie reactions, which is, we'll get into that later. And the other 4 tags are the 4 most recent anime reaction series for the 1-star pledge. So if you're wondering what our 4 most recent anime reaction series are, they're always going to be on the featured tags list. Now, when it comes to mobile, Patreon, it does have an app on the Google Play Store or whatever. But as far as I know, there's no way to look through tags on the mobile app. I have no idea why Patreon is slacking on the app right now. So the only real way to look through a tag is if you see one of the posts for that tag. Say if you see I don't know, Full Metal Alchemist episode 5 reaction, you'll be able to see under the title of that post, there's going to be a tag that says Full Metal Alchemist, and if you click that tag, you'll be redirected to the rest of the Full Metal Alchemist reactions. That's the only way to do it on mobile. Unfortunately, you have to find at least one of the other reactions to that anime. So in short, I do recommend using our Patreon either on a computer or a laptop. You can use it on mobile. It works just fine, but it's a little more tricky to navigate. But if you're only here for our most recent reactions, then it'll be easy for you to find it, because it'll be right there, the first post you see. But yeah, that's it for the 1-star pledge. Full-length reaction videos early for $1. Not too bad, right? I see a lot of other reaction channels who have Patrons who charge a lot more than what we're charging for early access and full-length reaction videos. So again, I think this is really good for you guys. I wanted to make it not so expensive because if you think about it, $5 a month or anything above that, it's like you're paying for Netflix or something, and that's not cool because, you know, we're just a reaction channel. We're reacting to anime specifically. So I don't see it as fair to price it that high. But now let's jump into our second and most recent tier that we added, the 4-star pledge, which is jam-packed with a lot of stuff. Of course, if you join our 4-star pledge, you'll obviously get access to the 1-star pledge content as well. That's a given. The only difference really there is not necessarily a difference, but in addition to what you already get for the 1-star pledge, which is access to our entire archived library of reactions. So when you join the 4-star pledge, you won't be limited to just the 4 most recent anime reaction series. You'll actually get access to watch all of our reactions that we've ever recorded and posted up on our Patreon. Again, the only real way to navigate and find these other reactions is to look through our tags. Now, the featured tag list is cool and all, but it doesn't show you all of our tags on the Patreon. If you want to see all of our tags, it's pretty simple. You just need to go to the post section on our Patreon, and there you'll see the rest of our tags under the featured tags list, and you can go through them. There's a bunch of tags: Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan. All those reactions are there in full length. So if you're interested in that, $4 is the way to go. A lot of great stuff, but that's not it. You thought that was it? No, we got more than that, bro. $4 pledge, I'm telling you, is packing. In addition to getting access to all of our older reactions in full length, you'll also get access to full length movie reactions. Now, movies are a little bit more tricky. We do make it so that you have to watch our reactions to the movies with a timer. So if you have access to the movie in one way or another, you can sync up the movie in another tab with our reaction and watch it that way. We do give a little bit of space on the top and bottom to give you context of where we are in the movie, but for the most part, the movie is covered. We're not, you know, dealing with any copyright there. So full-length movie reactions, guys, that's something exclusive to Patreon. That's not even on our YouTube. We don't post anything regarding movie reactions on our YouTube, but for the $4 pledge, bro, you'll get access to all of that. We have some great movie reactions involving 7 Deadly Sins. I think we saw a bunch of anime movies mainly. We did see a few other movies that were not related to anime, but for the most part, yeah, it's anime movies, which is, I'm sure, is what people expect. But that is not it. You guys thought that was it? We give you 2 bombshells of content for the $4 pledge, and we're still gonna throw some more extras in there. For the $4 pledge, not only will you get access to the rest of our archived library of full-length reactions and movie reactions, but you'll also get access to polls deciding what animes and movies we react to next. You guys know when I put a post on our YouTube talking about, oh, this is the next poll for our next anime reaction series. This is where you go to vote. This is where it all happens. This is how people vote for it. So if you're looking to have an influence on what we watch, $4 pledge, man, is the way to go. There's so many good benefits for the $4 pledge. We appreciate all of it greatly. We don't always post up movie reactions, but we do try to keep consistent with it. It depends on if there is a movie to actually watch. Like, for example, it's not 7 Deadly Sins, the Demon Slayer movie that's coming up, that's gonna tell the rest of the story. Most definitely that is going to be exclusive to the $4 pledge. So if you want to get access to that, be sure to check it out. Yeah, that's about it, guys. You guys have no idea how much we appreciate all the support we get on Patreon, guys. I know some creators are not too fond of using Patreon because they feel like they're taking money from, you know, their audience, but at the end of the day, at least for us and what we offer, we give you guys a lot of content, and we try to make it, you know, the cheapest price possible that will make sense for the workload. And since we have so many people who are so supportive, it's enough, because, you know, $1 is $1, but 100 people giving $1 is $100. You know what I mean? So in group, we're stronger as a group. we appreciate everything that we get, guys. We're so blessed to have this channel and to have you guys as an audience, bro. And it's so fun making these videos for you guys because we know you guys be laughing at us and shit. So it's a lot of fun, man. We hope one day we'll be able to turn this into something full-time, but for now, you know, keep it on the grind. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you consider joining the Patreon after all of this. Take care of yourselves as always, and peace.